Diana Mugaviri and Jerry Shangadi were suspended in March 2013 for allegedly accessing emails of senior management and leaking confidential information. The two called a media briefing yesterday to give context to their disciplinary hearings and subsequent dismissals. Former senior manager risk compliance and internal audit of NWR Jerry Shangadi indicated that the accessing of employees' emails formed part of the mandate he was given by the board to investigate and find those responsible for leaking confidential information. Shangadi further maintained that Hengari became the subject of his investigations and the full report of the investigations were handed to the board. Part of the outcome of their investigations was that Hengari distributed or emailed NWR sensitive information regarding board operations, pending cases between NWR and others, and information regarding audit work. He explained that the board forwarded the report to independent lawyers in order to formulate charges against Zelna Hengari, and she subsequently faced 20 misconduct charges, of which 10 were of alleged dishonesty and misuse of company property. Towards the end of their term and at their last board meeting in December 2012, the previous board, however, decided not to proceed with the case. In January 2013, a new board took over and Hengari was promoted to become the acting managing director, and the following month, the two were suspended. He, however, pointed out that prior to their suspension, certain information regarding their investigation started disappearing from their emails.
I wrote an email, I think, to the head of IT. I wrote an email then to the acting MD. Eventually, I called in the IT technician. The following day, we called in another IT technician as a way basically to try to understand what is happening to our information that's being maybe deleted or just, we don't know what is happening to it. I think that was on the 20th of February. We come back to the office the 21st of February, we got suspended.
According to the suspension letter signed by NWR's managing director, Shangadi was suspended for conspiring with the IT manager in the acquisition of and installation of the MIMECAS system, which was used to monitor employees and board members' emails without authorization. Another dismissed employee, a former business operations manager, Diana Mugaviri, claimed that they were surprised to receive notices of termination of employment, also signed by the same person, as they were still waiting from the chairperson to set the date for their disciplinary hearing to reconvene, and it was at the next hearing that they were expected to present their evidence and call in their own witnesses.
We did not reconvene. The next thing we were called 2 days back by our representative, our lawyer, to say they received a letter from NWR. So we don't know where the decision came from. We don't know what the outcome was. We don't know what the verdict is. We don't know what the sanction is. But now with the letter of the managing director, the sanctions is dismissal. But we, from that day, when we are supposed to come and present our case, we have not heard from the chairperson until we received this letter of termination. So that one we can talk about because it's already in the newspaper. So we are just trying to verify to say, indeed, a portion of it could be correct.
They thus dismissed earlier media reports which indicated that they were suspended and later dismissed for leaking financial and other internal operational information to the media as untrue. Approached for comment, NWR's corporate communications manager Mufaro Nesongano declined to comment on staff-related matters.